Hi, my name's Fiona. I'm 22 years old and I'm a young consultant here at the Geffrye Museum.
Anna, I am 24 years old and I am an Assistant Education Officer at the Geffrye Museum.
Hello, I'm Michael. I'm 17. I'm part of the Fibre Pan and young consultant.
Hello, my name's Ollie and I'm a young consultant here at the Geffrye Museum.
Hi, my name's Nicole Keane and I'm 23. I'm a young consultant at the Geffrye Museum and I have been for a long time.
Why do you think the Stories of the World youth programme is innovative and what makes it different from other youth programmes in other museums?
I think what makes it different is because it is sustained. They've embedded young people specifically in the Geffrye across the museum in a variety of ways, not only kind of coming in and doing workshops and gaining creative skills like animation workshops and poetry workshops, but also embedding them into how the museum's actually structured, and encouraging them to participate in things like exhibitions and how the text for exhibitions are written and choosing objects for exhibitions and so on and so forth.
How have the programmes you've worked on influenced or impacted upon the wider Geffrye visitor?
As young consultants, we've been really heavily engaged in the development of the Stories of the World exhibition. We have consulted on the layout of the exhibition, the panel text, the objects that are included in the exhibition. So all visitors that come and see the exhibition have seen what we've been working on. We've also worked on large-scale events for families and all visitors to the museum, and so anybody who's come during those days will have taken part in an activity that's been developed by young people or is being run by young people who have been working in the workshops or have been working on front of house.
What skills and knowledge do you feel that you've gained through your time here at the Geffrye?
I think it's been about seeing a process, seeing how an exhibition actually comes together. So from accessibility to audience development to funding, label writing and proofreading, and all the design elements. So rather than just going into a museum and seeing an exhibition and the finished project, being able to see how that all comes together has been really interesting.
How did you do that? How did it work?
With wire. You meet the wire all the time. When you go to the other club.
So you're using objects from the collections,
yeah,
and you were making them move.
Yeah.
In the film by moving them little pieces at a time.
Yeah.
What difference do you think young people have made on the Geffrye Museum and how has it changed through Stories of the World?
The Geffrye has always heavily engaged young people in a series of successful artistic projects. Since Stories of the World, young people have been engaged on more policy level, so how young people so we advise on how young people are engaged, whether it be the leaflets or Facebook or Twitter, and how we can get more young people involved. Young people have also been involved in obviously steering the exhibition and working, and I don't think that would have happened without Stories of the World, but now it has. I think the museum are